Hi everyone!
Hey guys!
So today we're going to take you through how to perfect a flawless base. And now we're going to go in and just basically moisturize the skin. So once you've cleansed it and it's nice and perfect and clean, you then need to go in and just moisturize the skin. So whether you're oily, dry, combination or normal, you'll use a specific moisturizer according to your skin type. And all I'm doing with my duo fiber brush is putting the product on and just basically working it into the skin. So I always start in the center and then just buff the products out. This also is really great when you're using the duo fiber brush because it stimulates the collagen cells as well in the skin and just makes it look more plump. Please make sure you're covering all aspects of the face from top to bottom. Don't moisturize your eyes. Keep them for your eye base. So once that's all on, I'm happy with all of that, then I'm going to go in with my foundation. I like to go in with my duo fiber brush. Again, doesn't matter if there's products on there, they all sort of mix and fuse with each other anyway. But before we even get into base, one important thing is prepping the skin. So we've got here a little bit of CC, which is a color corrector, and your primer. So what I'm first going to do is go in with my color corrector. And again, working it from the center of the face and then buffing it outwards. So the color corrector basically corrects any pigmentation or discoloration in the skin. So you can already see it's already starting to balance out just the skin. Okay, so once that's all done, then we go in with our primer. So primer basically is a smoothing balm that smooths out the skin. It also acts like a second skin, so it protects the pores and won't let any makeup go in, which stops any sort of clogging. So primers are great for all skin types, so it doesn't really matter what skin type you are. Primers work well for everybody. Primers also help your foundation base last a lot longer as well throughout the day. So really important that you always put a primer on before you put on the base. Once that's all done, then we're going to go in and put our foundation. So again, I'm going to go in with my duo fiber brush. Start from the center and start buffing outwards. Don't go underneath the eye area. Main reasons is a lot of foundations have SPF, and SPF can cause some people's eyes to water. Also, it's a heavier product, and because the skin's quite thin there, you're better off going in with a concealer. And as you can see with the duo fiber, it just basically gives that beautiful coverage. At the same time, it looks really natural as well. And you can see I'm not having to use as much product because I have got my color corrector underneath, which has basically helped correct the skin. Again, same other side, just start it from the center. It's always in a downwards motion as well, never go up and down or spin the brush because we've got light hairs in our face, and what can happen is it can make the makeup look really mottled. Okay, so next part is concealer. So concealer is great for spotting and also for the under eye area. So what I usually do is mix a bit of my concealer in with the foundation, and that basically just sort of helps it blend better into the base. And then I'll just sort of tap on, which you can see. Just slightly tap it with my finger just to really bring the product together. Now what I'm going to do is mix a bit of my brightening concealer with my normal concealer. We always like to look really bright under the eye area. Okay, so basically I'm going to the inner corner, and that's where your most darkest and most focal point of dark eyes will be. You wouldn't be putting too much product on the outer edge because there's really any sort of darkness around there. So bulk of my product in the inner corner with my concealer brush, and then just buff it out towards the edge. That way you're not looking like you're wearing too much product under the eye. And you can already see just with the brightener mixed into the concealer how it just sort of takes that slight darkness out of the eye area. Once we're done with all of that, then it's just basically setting your base with some powder. So I go with my powder brush and just basically pat on the product. And then when you do go under the eye area, make sure you pat out the product in case it does sort of sit between the creases, and then lightly powder. And there you go, perfect base.
Bye guys!
Bye.